So anybody that may be, either struggling to make that decision and, get their hands on pursuing their passion, what's some good advice, based off your experience, would you give to them to actually get in the action mode?
Affirmations.
Okay.
Affirmations. I was going to bring my book, Affirmations. Listen, one of the things that I had to do is most of what I found for myself, and I know that this is going to be true for a number of people, if not everybody, but one of the things that kind of had me pause for a lot of the things that I wanted to do was how I saw myself. I didn't see myself, and most of us don't see ourselves as worthy of being, that millionaire, even though our mouths say it, our actions prove otherwise. So mentally, you have to have it already in order for the rest of the world to manifest, for your body to get that action energy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That action energy is what kicks you into, okay, whether it's easy or whether it's hard, I'm still doing it no matter what. So my thing is, like, every day, like I said, I just started to look at myself different. I had to believe something different. I had to believe it was going to be different. We speak things. We're taught to speak things, but our actions, we've barely had it's always been kind of speaking and I'm just going to go to work type stuff. Our actions just never kind of added up or equaled up to what we were saying. Mm-hmm. So I needed to be that person. If I'm speaking it, I need to at least be on my way to get up there. But I couldn't say I wanted to be a millionaire, but then sleep until 11 o'clock. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then, you know what I'm saying? Or like...
You put out that quote on Facebook and then go right back to sleep.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm calling some of y'all out.
For real, because that's exactly what happens. And then people don't, it wasn't until I started to kind of take an account of how my day was. Like, I literally journaled what I did in a day, and I really saw how much time I wasted. And I'm like, damn, 24 hours, you got to at least get 6 hours of sleep. Mm. Most people work for 8 to 10 hours. Right. So it's kind of like, what exactly are you going to do? And my actions just did not line up with what my mouth was saying. And then it got to the point where my kids, they're very blunt. Like, because that's how I am. It's kind of like, I'm not mincing words with you because the world is ugly and it ain't going to lay it out soft for you, so here it is. Mm-hmm. And my kids would be like, what are you doing? Like, where is it at? Because we're not seeing it. And then, like, they are probably 4 of the most headstrong, disciplined people walking the face of the earth that I know, and I'm just like, dang, they really are out here doing it, and it just wasn't adding up. So I started to write affirmations for myself, what I saw myself as. I am beautiful, I am strong, and it's so difficult, believe me. I started with doing 30, and to get to that first 30, it was difficult. Like, what would normally you would think would take like 10, 15 minutes was taking like a couple hours because I didn't believe that I could write down the stuff like that. What I was writing down was me. So while I'm a good mom, I'm a good wife, I started out with the stuff that I knew. I know that I'm a strong woman. I know that I'm beautiful. I know that I'm ambitious. I know that I'm driven. And then it got to be, I am a pioneer. I am an entrepreneur. I am a millionaire. You have to see yourself and be okay with it. I am healthy. I do work out. It's all of the negative stuff. Life is so full of it. And then we kind of talk ourselves out of what it is that we want. Dang, I am so lazy. Oh my gosh, I am so slow. Oh my goodness, I'm so clumsy. Really?
Right.
So it's kind of like anything you affirm and you speak out of your mouth, those things are going to come looking for you. So you have to, be careful. You got to be mindful of that stuff. People be like, you ain't got no sense of humor. Yeah, I got a sense of humor, but I take my shit serious. So,
amen.
Because at the end of the day, it's like, what exactly did you do today? And right. I don't want to ever, I had to get to the point where when I laid down at night, I set myself up to not have to do stuff that I had left over. I used to be the biggest procrastinator. I'll get to it. I'll do it tomorrow. Then that stuff never got done. And it was like, okay, if you don't take it serious, how do you expect other people to? So when I started to do, the morning roundtable is like this thing that I do every morning now. And it just started not too long ago, but it was kind of like my transformation of being Dominga 2 years ago to who I am now. I never was like a timid person, but it was almost like you could tell that she wasn't okay with being weird. She wasn't okay with being who she was. I'm weird as hell. I'm okay.
You're
like
unique.
I'm good. There you go. But weird is a good thing. It got to the point where that wasn't an insult.
Right. It became
It was a compliment,
mm-hmm.
and I had to learn it and take it and apply it to me, and that's just how it was. So I had to fall in love with who I was all over again. I wrote myself love letters, and if nobody else see it, like, it needs to be this. You need to be able to display it. So that's where I would tell anybody: you start with yourself. And then you got to get it in your mind mentally, because once you see it mentally, ain't nothing going to stop you. That is going to make you unstoppable. And that's one of my affirmations. I am unstoppable. I'm relentless when it comes to me getting mine, because nobody else is going to do it.
Right.
Period. So what do you have that you're going to leave this world? What do you have that nobody else has? Everybody has a deposit that is supposed to be left, that's supposed to impact. What is yours? I don't want to be just one of them other people in a group. I could care less about having 1,000 friends all around. I can't, because y'all all talking the same shit and you ain't nobody doing nothing.
Right.
So what? Like, where we at?
Absolutely. Going in.
I mean, I'm just saying.